A San Juan man says he feels unsafe driving on the roads in his neighborhood. He says they are in need of repair.
So he called 5 on your side. Channel 5's Frank McCaffrey went to the city to see if the streets can be fixed.
Eddie Garcia had a massive stroke in 2009 and lost the use of the left side of his body. He says this has made his life difficult on a day-to-day basis.
So we can get more.
Eddie Garcia is grateful these days because the stroke didn't fully take away his ability to walk. He says for his first few years in recovery, he had to use a wheelchair. Garcia says he's worked hard with physical therapy and can now stand on his own.
I take advantage of the second chance, so, it's like they say, you fall and you get up again and you go forward.
He says he has another challenge he deals with every day. The roads in his neighborhoods on the southeast section of San Juan, such as 11th Street, 12th Street, Iowa and Kansas Ave, are old and worn down. Garcia says they're riddled with bumps, grooves, and holes.
This is not a road that you can drive down having a cup of coffee.
Now, Garcia says he doesn't drive very much because of his condition, but when he does get concerned about driving on these damaged roads. Not just because of the damage it could do to his car, but also because of the people he could hit when swerving through all of its bumps.
You got to be paying attention to the public on the street. There's a lot of kids in this neighborhood also, and you got to watch the traffic.
Garcia says over the last 5 years, he's called and stopped by City Hall several times to ask if the roads in his neighborhood can be repaved.
Oh yeah, they know me very well.
Garcia says he's been told many times the city will repave the roads, but nothing ever happens. He says he just wants to make these dilapidated streets smooth again. Channel 5 News reached out to the city of San Juan to see if the roads in Garcia's neighborhood can be repaved. The city manager, Ben Arjona, says the city completed repaving roads on the north side of town last month. He says now the city is looking to repave Garcia's neighborhood on the southeast part of the city.
As a matter of fact, this coming week on Tuesday, next Tuesday, the City Commission meeting, these are some of the streets that we're going to be presenting to the Commission for approval for the second phase of repaving.
Arjona says he understands Garcia has waited a long time to get the roads paved. He notes the city can't just jump into action quickly repaving the roads.
It's just a process that takes place, like an environmental that needs to be done, the engineering, the surveying, and then the proposal.
Arjona says the budget to repave the roads in Garcia's neighborhood will be $1.6 to $1.9 million. He says the city will select which general contractor will handle the project if and when the city commission approves it next week. Garcia says he's happy the city is working to have his streets repaved. Now you can count on Channel 5 News to follow up on the city commission meeting next week to see if the project is approved. In the Channel 5 newsroom, Frank McCaffrey, Channel 5 News at 6.
And if you have a road you want to see repaved in your neighborhood, TxDOT can provide some guidance. For more information, call their main line in Austin. That number is 512-463-8588.